My beautiful souls. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm getting ready to do, and I'll wait for some of you guys to come on. Um, I did a reading on Camila Mendoza, Olmas. Okay, 19-year-old out of Texas. I'll wait for some of you guys to come on. Um, I hope you guys can hear me. Okay. I hope you guys can hear me. I'll wait for some of you guys. Hey, you guys. Happy New Year's. Even though I don't celebrate, New Year's is not until spring. Okay. Hey, from Africa. Okay. I want to do an update energy reading, channel reading. I remember I did this reading on this girl, 19-year-old girl out of Texas. Okay. My computer's actually charging because I have a lot of reads to do today. So I said I wanted to wait to get a feel of the energy, okay? Um, because they said that they found her body. A lot of you guys know this case, okay? Camila Mendoza, almost, okay? So a lot of you guys heard about her. She was found. She left her house on New Year's Eve. They found her body close to her home. I actually was the last digits of the address where they found her. And what else? Fire. Okay, I was talking about fire. Okay, so I wanted to look at her energy. And I looked at it with the shell and the bones. And I just want to see if she will show up. Okay. Um, Where's the shell and bones? So I did look at it with the shell and bones. There they go. And I watched the interview that her father gave. He gave an interview. And they found her body, and they said he pewed herself. Okay. Um, and this video is for entertainment purposes and educational purposes. Okay. Hey, you guys. Okay, so let's see if she'll show herself. I was also scrying. You can scry with water, okay, to see what you need to see. All right. Catalina Rivera. Okay, Catalina Rivera. Hi, beautiful. Okay, so I was scrying, and I do it in the water, and I also do it with fire. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys what I show you with the shells, and hopefully she'll come. She'll, if she has crossed, and then I'm going to tell you what I've been getting psychically. Okay. I want to give a shout out to Catlina Rivera. Thank you guys. Okay. So I'm gonna ring the bell. Camila. Camila, I welcome you here in my space. Show me what I need to see, ancestors. Nothing but the truth about what happened to Camila Mendoza Olmos. Are you here? Hold on, you guys. Let me dim the light. I'm just going to dim the light, you guys. Show me what I need to see. Ancestors, put a circle around me. The only person I need in my space is Camila Mendoza, almost, or her grandmother, or her family come forward. Camila Mendoza, almost. If your spirit has crossed over, come forward. Or your family come forward. If your spirit is not crossed over, show me what I need to see, the truth of what happened to you. If you're still alive or you have ascended and transcended, I'm calling on all ancestors near and far. Put a circle around me. I welcome you here in my space, Camila's ancestors. Okay, I'm getting a grandmother. Okay, her father's mother, okay? Her father's mother's here. If you're here, sway this candle. You guys can't see this. I'm so sorry. It's flickering. It was a steady flame. Sway to the right. They're here. Okay, they're here. I'm going to show you guys. I don't know if you guys can see it. Sway to the right. All the way to the right. If her grandmother is here, sway to the right. Her family's here, sway to the right. The right. Okay, confirmation. Okay. Whew. Somebody said I woke up the spirits. Yes, I did. Okay. So what I'm getting, and I've got this with many of her other reads, that there's a grandmother that is stepping forward. And I do not believe the narrative that they're out here saying that she powed, and they found a what's name beside her. And and she took her own life. Do some people take their own life? Yes. With her case, that's not what happened. There's many girls that were going missing from the area. I asked myself, is this like psyops where they detain people and they have them do like a psyops thing? And I found out another girl passed away in a park in the same neighborhood previously. Okay. I don't know if there's connections with these cases that are going on in Texas, okay, with these um indigenous girls, um indigenous, okay. Um so I did do the shells. I looked in it with the shells and the bones, okay. I was waiting for her spirit to come forward. Because you don't force it, it should come naturally. Okay. But her grandmother is coming forward. This would be on the father's side. Okay. Now I'm going to turn the light back on. And we're just going to pull 3 cards. I already seen with the shells. They said that the narrative that they spinned out, or well, was telling everybody is not true. Okay, that narrative is not true, my friends. Okay. If her grandma's here, sway the candle to the right. To the right. Sway to the right. And then put the flame steady. And then put the flame back steady. They're here. Tell me what happened to your granddaughter. There's 2 people here. What happened to your granddaughter? They said that she took her life on. She went missing. She left Christmas Eve. They said she took her life. When I looked with the shells and the bones, it was saying that narrative is false. So we need to know what really happened. Okay. So let's just pull 3 cards on this. So the information, the narrative that they're out there telling everybody is false. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is the same energy. Okay, same energy. Okay, my gosh. These cards fell out together. So this masculine energy is the one that took her life, or she's still alive. Well, I'm gonna get there. Because when I threw the bones and shells, I'm gonna tell you what I seen. I seen that she did not take her life. Okay. Now it's very interesting with this masculine energy here. If you look at it, he's beside water, right? And he's holding like a staff, right? And he's standing in like a protection or a defensive, right? So there's a masculine that had something to do with Camila Mendoza, Olmas' case. And the narrative that they're spinning, I'm going to move the candle so you guys can see. The narrative that they're spinning is false. Okay. And I want to send my condolences to her mother and father, okay, and her family, okay. So there's a masculine involved with her crossing, okay. Yes, I woke the spirits up. I always wake the spirits up. We are spirit, okay. So there's definitely a masculine involved, and with the water that is behind him. When you think about water, you think about emotions, you think about fertility, okay. A lot of emotions here, and if you notice his face, he has it's kind of like tribal, okay. If you look at his face, it's very tribal, okay. Normally when you have your tribal on your face, you're ready for war, okay. So these 4 cards, I mean, they came out together. I mean, they just came flying out, okay. So we got masculine energy, which we got in the past and we got in the present. Okay. Her energy is very interesting because normally I feel crossings or I don't feel crossings. It's either I feel them or I don't. Okay. I'm gonna get there. Okay. So the first card, the four cards that flew out together. Okay. The first card that came out was masculine. Okay. Have you noticed they said that she left her house early in the morning? Okay. And either the sun was going down or the sun was going up. Okay. Remember I said that. Go back to my readings I did on her. Okay. Um, and you can see the sun is either going down or the sun is either going up when this occurred. And they said she took a walk and they said she took her life. That is not true. Okay. The ancestors, they never lie, my friends. Okay. Um, so there's a masculine involved with her crossing if she is crossed, and I'm going to get there. Okay. The second card that came out, they all came out together, was drama, unpredictable, and suspense. So something happened that was unpredictable, some kind of drama, thriller, unpredictable. Okay, so this male energy was very unpredictable. Okay, and for them just to say, obviously there's evidence. Okay, evidence. Okay, now I'm going to get to where I'm going, where I was looking with the shell and the bones that she did not take her life, and I seen something else. I will get there. Okay, you guys. So this male energy was drama, unpredictable, and suspense. Okay. Now, a lot of people have different ideals of what happened. Some people believe she did. I don't believe it. And there's another case out of that same area of a girl prior to Camila. I think she also had pow wounds at a park nearby her house. And you guys can look this up yourself. Okay? The crime in the area prior to Camila Mendoza almost allegedly taking her life. Then we have twin flames in a bond and compelled. Okay. Can you shut the door? Thank you. And then we have daily routine and no passion. So remember I said that Walking Dead, okay? Remember I said some people don't have a soul or a spirit, okay? So somebody knew her daily routine, okay? They knew her daily routine. Let's get one more card. No, let's get two more cards out of this deck. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to tell you what I was getting from the shell bones. I was getting that this girl definitely did not take her life. There's a masculine definitely involved. Let's see what else we get. Her grandmother is here. And I think her dad said that she liked the color white, yellow. Damn, these cards are falling out like together. White, yellow, and green, I think he said. So, unexpected guess. So, there was an unexpected guest. This is in a neighborhood, or this is saying ghosts. Okay. Remember I said there was an unexpected guest either at her that came to her house or that was in the neighborhood. This is who we're looking for. It says ghosts. My God. Okay. And then we have communication, reservations, and there's this house energy here. If you notice in a lot of these cards, even this one, there's this house energy or looks like a house. The same one here. And then we have reservations, communication, confirmation. Confirmation. So remember they said that somebody's pow was taken out the house? Was that pow taken out the house by somebody in the family? Because remember I said there's somebody outside the family, her boyfriend, okay, and a mother figure, okay? I was picking up the boyfriend's mother, okay? Communication and confirmation, an unexpected guest, a ghost. Compelled, twin flame bond. So twin flame can mean, when we think of twin flames, we think about family, friends, significant other. Twin flame bond. Thriller, Walking Dead, daily routine, and no passion. Somebody knew her daily routine. This masculine. Drama, unpredicted suspense. So there was some kind of drama, unpredicted suspense in the home and outside the home. Unexpected guest, a ghost, a spirit. And then we got communication and confirmation, reservations. Okay. Let's get 2 more cards, and then I'm going to get 2 more from another deck. And then I'm going to end this. So I believe that this girl did not take her life. I'm sorry. They can spin whatever narrative they want to spin. Watching movies, horror fest. Okay, watching movies and binging. Okay. Horror fest, watching movies and binging. And it's crazy because if you see this man, you don't see his face, you only see his back. And he's lurking. This gives me the same energy as that perversion card. Like they knew her moves, they even knew what was going on in her home. Okay, remember when I said, okay, so we got unexpected guests. Was there unexpected guests? Whose pow was that? Okay. And her body was placed there. Why was her body placed there? Why was Camila's body placed there? If she's alive or she's crossed over. I got trick or treat, pleasant surprise. So somebody has surprise for her. Somebody offered her something. But this wasn't pleasant, okay? And then we have somebody, witch's brew, alcohol intoxication, okay? All right. And then we have candy apple sweet on you kind. So somebody was very sweet on her and very kind. But look how, if you see the apples, they change from this red to this rotten, okay? And then behind it we have leaving with something or someone creepy. So she definitely left with somebody. And it's definitely a male energy, and I'm going to tell you why. The card behind it. Dark male energy, incubus. Double confirmation of a male. And double confirmation is he's hidden. He's in plain sight, but he's actually hidden. Dark male energy. We got this twice. And he has gloves on to cover the evidence. I need to know she's still alive because I wasn't getting a crossing, but we'll see. Oh gosh. Okay, somebody in disguise, costume and pretending. Shit, I didn't see this card. So somebody's in disguise in the neighborhood. Um I feel like her family knows more. And somebody was in costume and somebody was pretending. Okay, this girl did not take her life. I don't care what nobody says. Um and this looks like the place I seen her at. Black light, stood up, no show. Remember I said there's something on somebody's phone or computer. So remember I said a barn, and this looks like a warehouse. Black light, stood up, no show. So they kept her somewhere. And they wanted to make it seem like she powed herself, and she didn't. Stood up, no show. There could be something, like I said, on a computer or her phone. Nobody leaves their house without their phone. I was kept trying to read the dad's energy. Okay. I'm not saying he was involved, but it's easy to say the house and she never left the house and her body was placed out there. Okay. Because obviously, if you go back here, unexpected guests. So there was somebody, a guest in her house, somebody, a guest in the neighborhood. And I remember I was getting cousin. Stood up, no show. Black light. And when I seen her in a barn, but this is a warehouse, and her body was close to a warehouse. And her body or herself was not discovered, and she was a couple feet from her house. So there's definitely a male that's involved in this, and he was sweet on you and kind. So he was sweet to her and kind to her. He knew her daily routine. Leaving with something or someone creepy. And somebody is in disguise. I feel like this is somebody in the neighborhood. I feel like also we need to look to her boyfriend and the boyfriend's mother. I don't know why I'm being drawn to the boyfriend. I've always been drawn to the boyfriend since day one. And I found out the boyfriend, I heard words on the street that he was messing with a younger girl. Okay. I don't know if he's on the registry. Remember I said go to the registry, and why would I say that in my video? So her boyfriend previously was on the, I don't know if he's on the registry messing with the younger girl. Okay. Let's get one more card from this deck, ancestors, and then we can go straight to over here. I need to know if she's alive. Unstable foundation. Gingerbread house. So there's something about her house. Her house. There's some secrets in her house. You know what's so weird about this case? This case is all over the energy's all over the place. Okay? It's all over the place. This family held a lot of secrets. Unstable foundation. This is talking about her very house, the gingerbread house. Her own home was unstable foundation. So I believe the parents know more. I don't care. I send my condolences to the mom and dad, but they know more. Gingerbread house, unstable foundation. Foundation is your home. Your environment was her environment was unstable. So there's secrets that this family holds. The mother and father knows these secrets. The family knows these secrets. The cousin knows these secrets. This girl did not take her life. I'm telling you, when I threw these bones, I was getting this girl was very much still alive. But they did an autopsy. They held her for quite some time, and then they placed her body in the same community. And I'm gonna show you this card that's trying to come out. So phone call, text, and email. I told you guys. So there's communication on somebody's phone. They had to get a warrant to go through the phones, to go through the text, the emails, ghost phone. So somebody made a phone call to her. There's some kind of communication. And she definitely is the feminine energy. Okay. One more card on this. So I'm going to go to these two. I need to go to the Kepler too. Party planning and event gathering. So somebody had a plan for her. And something is simmering in divine timing. So we're going to find out more to this. This will be, a lot of people know this, that girl did not pow herself. Okay. I know that, you know that. Okay. Simmering, the pot is simmering in divine timing, the kettle. So there's some information coming out, you guys. Okay, there's going to be more information coming out about this girl's case. One more card from this beautiful deck. And I'm going to give the girl a shout out who sent me this. Acknowledge, recognition, best award. Acknowledge and recognition. Similar in divine timing. So something's going to come full circle where we're going to get more information on this case. And if they did the autopsy and anybody lied on this case, the truth will come out. Mark my words. The reason why I say the simmering divine timing. Everything comes full circle in life, my friends. Everything. Okay? Acknowledge and recognition. So somebody that was involved in her, we're going to say this, somebody that knew what happened to her got some kind of acknowledgement or recognition. And they were involved in this, okay? One more card from this beautiful deck, and then we'll go to Bugaboo, Clingy, Irritating, Blowing Up Your Phone. So somebody was blowing up her phone. And if you see, it's a bat. Okay? A bat normally, if you see bats, they normally like to be in dark places, okay? They give me that energy of that perversion, like stalking, watching, right? But also irritating, blowing up your phone. So who was blowing up her phone? A bugaboo. So she definitely had a bugaboo. She was avoiding something in her home life and she was running, okay? Double confirmation. Addict, ghoul. So she was avoiding something and she was running from something. This was in her own home environment and even outside her own, her inside her home environment and outside. So the family holds secrets, my friends. The family. La familia. Okay? Okay. So I'm going to ring this bell, get some more information. Okay, I don't feel her spirit. So I'm going to tell you what that means in a minute. I was getting to, when I was looking, let me see, 6. And, hold on. Okay, so I feel like her family knows more. Her family knows more. They have secrets in their home. They have secrets that was going on. And she was running from her home and telling you. And I'm telling you, her boyfriend, the word on the street is he was messing with some younger girl. I don't know if he was on the registry. I don't know. And there was another girl that passed away in the same damn neighborhood. Okay. Um. So somebody was visiting somebody that, and then somebody that came to visit them. Also with this avoiding and running, leaving with something or someone, and then also this one, um, double confirmation of male energy, and something was going on in her home environment. You guys, event gathering, party planning. Um, so it was Christmas Eve. People were gathering together. There's more to this girl's story. I don't care what nobody says. And then with this unstable foundation, that is definitely her home environment. Okay. Her family holds secrets, my friends. And I'm just calling it what it is, okay? This card came out. I'm going to put it back. If it's meant to come out, it will come out again. So somebody that was in the spotlight has something to do with knowledge and recognition. And with this mountain, she did have some challenges in her home. Double confirmation of her home. Okay, I'm telling you guys, we got to look to her home life too. I'm sorry. Okay, the truth is the truth. The truth is the only way out. Somebody's conscience is going to... Somebody's an alcoholic and intoxicated. I don't feel like this is her. Okay, somebody's the alky in her family. Okay, I don't know. I'm getting cousin. I don't know. Somebody likes to drink. Daily routine. No passion. Sweet on you. Somebody was very sweet on this girl. Candy apple. And you see here, the candy apple is good and then it's rotten. Watching movies and binging. This gives me somebody was waiting and watching and knew her routine, and this says pleasant surprise, but this surprise was not pleasant, my friend. Okay. I don't know if the police was ever called to her home, but if they were, I would like to know that if somebody has that information, because that would be interesting. Okay. Because it's saying that she has double confirmations that this girl has some challenges in her home. Anything else I need to know, Camila? I don't feel her spirit, you guys. I felt her grandma's spirit from day one. But sometimes this happens. Okay, I need to know. I mean, is she alive or she's crossed, because they found the body, obviously. That strangulation. I told you. I feel like this girl was strangulated. She was trapped. She was trapped. My God. Somebody was holding on to her. Gosh, give me another confirmation card. Something was going on in this home. Her home. I'm sorry. I have to say it. And also outside her home, her environment. She look alive. I don't feel a crossing in her spirit. Guys, I don't know who body they found, but this is saying this girl's alive. The cards never lie. And when I did the shells and bones, it said this girl's very much alive. I don't think this girl I don't think she pop out. I gotta watch my words on here. Okay. Why are you talking about? Okay. Somebody, that's why I got nectar wound in the vow. They said it was her. I don't believe it's her. You guys, I did a indigenous girl, and they said that they found her body and she was Apache. I think she was Apache or Navajo. And I watched it, and they lied. This girl's alive. I don't feel her spirit. When you transcend and ascend, you're going to feel a spirit. I've been a seer since I was a child. I do not feel this girl's spirit. Now, is it sometimes the spirit don't want to come to you? Yes. Because of shame or or anger because of the way they exit out or the way they transcended out, yes. But I don't feel that with her. And when I did do the bones in the shell, it said that this girl is very much alive. Somebody says, can she be mentally trapped? I don't believe that, you guys. I don't believe that. Think about it. Yes, people do stuff like that, but how many women do it with that object? This girl is saying alive. I asked, is she alive? I've did cases and the people are still alive. I think that one case I did too on Melly Buzzard, she's still alive. I don't care what nobody says. You don't have to believe me. You can search this evidence and seek the truth for yourself. But I'm telling you, I don't believe she's crossed. And I got the same thing with the shells and the bones. And this is double confirmation for me. Alive and trapped. Now, can our souls be trapped? Yes. But that's not what I'm getting. What's crossing the trap and alive card? This card was behind it. What's crossing the trap and alive card? Trap and alive. And my thing is the autopsy. They said that she pow, right? Maybe there's a serial killer. Okay, I'm going to tell y'all what I was getting. So that's going to be on my other video. Y'all need to come back because this video, Emily Pike. I'll never forget Emily Pike. It's all lies. They lied to you guys. They lied to us. This is what's crossing the trap and alive card. The lies. The lies. Who lied? Who lied about this? Because obviously her family seen her and they said it's her. You guys, I'm not doing this for views. I need to know the truth. Okay, we're going to pull one more card. So, alive, trapped, and lies. My God. Current energy, ancestors. Current energy. Waking these spirits up. Okay, so alive, and that's what I was getting. I didn't feel like a crossing. I'm sorry. I don't believe this girl crossed. I believe this girl's trapped and there's lies surrounding her case. Okay? So, in her home life. There's more to her home life. Somebody's conscience is going to eat them alive. And there will be some information that debunks what is put out there. Okay? And if anybody out here is feels like taking their life, don't do it. Sometimes they're not your voices. It's outside voices. Also reach out to somebody, okay? But I don't feel like this in her case. Okay, so somebody wanted revenge. I told you guys. So she's alive, she's trapped, and revenge. So where is she at? Who wanted revenge? This male. Double confirmation is masculine. She was in her divine feminine. This is her. Her divine feminine. Feminine energy. That is Camila. Beautiful. Gorgeous. She has there's some things going on in her home. Okay? Challenges. She has some challenges. Unstable foundation. My God. Okay. Somebody blew up. Clingy. Irritating. Your phone. Somebody blew up. Did they have an argument about her phone? Is that why she left her phone? Or the parents said, oh, you can't take your phone? What 19-year-old girl doesn't take her phone? Even if she runs outside. I'm just saying. Somebody says drug cartel family. I got cartel. But I'm telling you guys, I'm getting okay. So you go back to my videos and I talk about this. When I was digging into her case, I was led back to Emily Pike. I'm about to come back and do this other video about Emily Pike. And this white lady also came down my timeline for a reason. Okay. She talks about it's called, and this is in Arizona. Okay. This is a different case, but it has to do with Emily Pike. Midnight Productions. Okay. And now Emily Pike's case makes sense to me. Okay. And I'm going to talk about that on another case. Okay. So there's lies surrounding Camila's energy. Something was going on in her home. Somebody blew up her phone, irritating, clingy, a bugaboo. Okay. Stood up, no show. Costume and pretending. Somebody's out here pretending and disguising. They're lying. This is a lie. Okay. I don't know what else to say. Somebody says, could the dad have ties to cartel? I don't know. But cartel did come out. Okay. But you got to understand there's a lot of crazy stuff going on where they're having people. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on. Okay. So I believe she's alive. I believe she's trapped, revenge. So where is she at? Can we know where she's at? Double confirmation of female. Okay, and we got male energy here, 2 male energies, and the Kepler, I got a mature woman knows and was involved. And we're gonna go to my deck. Okay, something was foreign to her, and then this card's peeking out. Cover up. Her case is a cover up, and something was foreign to her with the aliens. Double confirmation of male. Remember, I said there's a lot of masculine energy around this girl. Okay, a lot of masculine energy. So much masculine energy. She's shown up as the divine feminine. And normally when you get the masculine and the female out, that is a couple. Okay? And something was foreign to her. And her case is a cover-up. So where can she be? Where can she be, ancestors? Where can she be? Show me where. And I'm going to go to my deck too. This is a part, I think 5. This case is so bizarre. You said in the previous reading that her boyfriend has ties. Yes. There's some kind of cartel ties. And we're going to get there. And I kept getting the village. The town is weird. Yeah, it's very weird. And there's a girl that also, her life was taken the same way in a park close by to Camila's house previously. And then the words on the street is Camila boyfriend was with an underage girl. That's word on the street. Okay. If somebody knows Camila, they know what I'm talking about. Okay, because people are talking about it. Okay. So her case was a cover-up. I'm just saying. Now I asked where she could be. The tunnel card is here. Tunnel. Okay, I gotta pull it. She was running away. So the tunnel card came out. Accomplice. I got that before, and I'm gonna pull from another deck. Okay. Where can she be? Where is she if she's trapped? I don't feel like her soul's trapped. I'm sorry. Somebody wanted revenge. And this card wanted to come out, some kind of organized crime. And yes, the mountain card did come out, you guys. Somebody said I got mountains. Yes. Somebody said they got mountains. Yes. So we did have mountains that showed up. Okay. We got tunnel. I feel like this girl's alive. I feel like whoever body they found, I don't know whose body that is. Okay. I'm just saying. When I was channeling this, when I was throwing the bows and shells, I wasn't getting no crossing. And her grandma's been here since day one with me. So we got organized crime again, tunnel. Her case was a cover-up. Her energy's trapped. She's trapped. She's very much alive. Okay. Female, male. This is a couple. Okay. Something was foreign to her. Okay. Aliens, foreign. There's lies surrounding her case, and she's alive, and somebody wanted goddamn revenge. And she was running away. And something's off with her home life. I'm telling you guys. Let's get one more card from this deck, and then we'll go to my deck. Yeah, we did get mountains. That card wanted to come out. Let's see if it comes out yet. We did get mountains that did come out. Where's the mountain card? The challenges, but we did get mountain. We did get home. Home. Remember she was in somebody's home. Mountain. Mountain could be she's in the mountains. She's in a tunnel. She's somewhere. Okay, just saying. One more card, and she's very much alive. And it's all lies. This was a cover-up. And I'm going to say for entertainment purposes, some kind of organized crime, okay? I'm just saying. Give me one more card on this. And then I remember asking if the mom and dad was involved. And the card said yes. And I was like, nah, they couldn't have been. Okay, I'm just saying. Her foundation was not good. There's something that was going on in that house. The family holds secrets. Okay, meeting and marriage and wedding. So I don't know what this means. A marriage and wedding could be a partnership, a meeting. Okay, people are having meetings here. They have computers. I don't know if she's on a computer. I don't know. Okay. And marriage. Something with marriage. So, and let's see if we get Mexico. Because remember, Mexico came out, you guys. Okay. So this is my deck. And I want to give a shout out to the girl that sent me this deck. It's a beautiful deck. I'll shout her out in the next video. Okay. Because I'm just getting it and she sent it. I got some people are sending me stuff and I want to give people shout outs because I do appreciate it. Okay. Okay. This card is here, but we'll see if it comes back out. So they had to identify the body. So if they identify the body, the parents identified the body. It's crazy. This is really crazy out here. Remember Kanika Jenkins' case and they identified her body and it wasn't even her body. It was that other girl's body. It's Antonio Evans. I did that read. And then Antonio Evans' mom finally comes out and speaks about it and she's scared. She said, human trafficking. I told you guys, this girl was human trafficking and she's in danger. And she's with a false person. My God. And then we got abuse and neglect. So this girl was trafficked. Let me see. Where was she trafficked to? Where was she trafficked to? I'm going to send my prayers out to Camila. I don't know who the hell's body that was out there. Maybe we can ask whose body that was. Because remember, they put it on television for the whole world to see. Who wants to see a grieving mother? That's energy harvesting. I'm going to do a video on energy harvesting and how to get your energy back. Okay, get your star back. Okay. She said her mother, she said to her mother that someone was following her. That was what some people said. Yes, I think she was promised or something, but did not want to. So her family got mad. Yeah, so this girl was trafficked. She's in great danger. She's alive. There's something going to come out. Her grandmother is going to bring something forward. Her grandma's not here, but she's going to make something known. Okay, so her family's watching my channel. The grandma's speaking. Okay, she's going to make something known. Okay, so whatever secrets some people are hiding, they need to come out with the secrets. Somebody in her family was an alcoholic, intoxicated, and she was human trafficked and abuse and neglect, and she's in great danger, and she's with a false person. Now, where is she at? Okay, I don't feel like this girl took her life. I'm sorry. There needs to be justice on this case. And the same thing with they're saying like that Apache girl. They said that they found her, and I'm like, and they heard her screaming, and then all of a sudden they came on there and said they found her, and then when I pulled her energies, the girl was very much alive. So they're telling us that they're finding these people's body, and it's not these people. Okay, what the hell is going on? Okay, so obviously the family has to know and be involved because they have to identify the body. Or was her body not recognized where they couldn't identify the body? I'm just saying. Okay. This is for entertainment purposes. Okay. The truth always comes out. It may not come out at this moment, but trust me when I tell you. Where is she at? Ancestors, her grandmother, please help me with this. We need to find her. Or just let people know so if they see her out there. Organized crime. And we got drugs. So if you see somebody that looks like Camila, oh my God, I don't even know who to report it to. The devil, Al Diablo. Okay, so this means she's in some kind of... Somebody manipulated her. Okay. And then we got fertility here. Okay, fertility. This is a sigil. Okay. I'm telling you guys, this is long. Sorry, guys. I'm going to ask, the grandmom's going to show up, but I'm going to ask one more time, is the parents, because it said the parents, it said yes. And I was like, no, the parents couldn't be involved. The dad, he looked so, and then I noticed the dad kept, when he was talking, he was swallowing, and then the boyfriend I was drawn to, and the mother, somebody's mother, the boyfriend's mother, fertility, and a vehicle. So she was in a vehicle. I told you guys. Okay, vehicle. Thank you, ancestors. Where can we, if she's out there, it's going to be unsolved. Unsolved. My God, you got to be kidding me. Unless they hire like a, but they know. Unless her face wasn't recognizable. I'm just saying, okay? Yes, I think she was promised or something, but I do not want to, so her family got mad. I don't know. But something with tunnels and something with false people. I'm sorry. And it's saying this girl's alive. And I remember doing that indigenous girl, and they said they found her body, and they were lying. Okay. That's what I'm saying. We don't know how far the pow was from her physical body. We don't know nothing. It's cover-up wants to come out again. I'm telling you guys. But who's going to pay for a cover-up like this? Just saying. Because you would have to pay the family. You would have to pay the people that were working on the case. Look at this. I told y'all, cover-up. This is for entertainment purposes. I was trying to see where she's at. I got tunnel, so we got tunnel. Something about her community. I don't know what's going on in her community. Somebody knows something in that community, okay? Just some weird shit going on. Human trafficking. She's in danger. So, I mean, are they in Mexico? Are they taking her to Mexico? Because that's what I was getting earlier. And then we're going to pull one card on. Then there goes the false mail. There's a lot of false mails around this girl. And I got a yes card. But we'll see if it comes back out. So, a lot of false mails. This girl was surrounded with males. A lot of masculine energy. Okay. Jen, they said they consulted a psychic. Then they went back and found her. That's what I'm saying. They consulted a psychic. Then the psychic would have said what happened to this girl. Okay. What really happened to this girl. Okay. There is psychics that work for the government. Okay, I'm just saying for entertainment purposes. Okay. There goes that fire element again. False male. This is a money, prosperity, divine messenger. This is sigils for my tribe and other tribes. Mountain range and destination. So this mountain range and destination. Mountain range came out twice. Mountain and destination. Mountain range and destination. I don't feel like this girl's crossed. And this is the thing I was feeling with that other girl. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. I don't feel her spirit. And her grandma's coming through. And I had Pow in this deck. It would have came out in this deck. Y'all can even, if you don't believe me, y'all can choose travel. You guys can even, if you're psychic out here, you can pull the energy yourself. You're going to get the same thing I got. Okay, this family was very dysfunctional. Here, nobody says. Her family was very, yeah, they're Mexican. I think they are. I got a white person here. I don't know who this white person is. This is the first time I got a white person out. Okay, give me 2 more cards on this energy. Something about religion. Okay, white person, religion, I don't know. Okay. Oh, God. I got cover up again. You guys, I can't. No more. You know what? I didn't even know I had cover ups in this deck twice. We got a white person involved in this too, man. Okay, I'm just saying. Community involved in this. Double confirmation of cover up. I cannot. Same card, cover up. And we got cover up on the other. I think we get cover up 3 times. Like, what the hell? They're speaking. I woke them up. Cover up 3 times. Okay, this is what I got, you guys. I'm going to continue praying for this girl. And I want to talk. I'm going to come back and I want to talk about, I don't know, she could be, rewind my videos, okay? I was hoping to get Mexico out because I got Mexico where they were trying to take her. Let's flip it one more time. One more time, ancestors. Come on. Come on. Come through. Come through. Her here. Come through. We know there's things going on in the home. We know that for a fact. Somebody's conscience is going to play on them. Because the grandma she wants the truth be told. Game over. That's the message the grandma has for whoever's involved. Motherfucking game over. Game over. Game over. Somebody's not going to get rest. Okay? Somebody's son. I told y'all, somebody's son. And game over. Somebody's son and game over. I cannot make this up. Y'all can, if you're a psychic, so if a psychic told them where her body was, and for entertainment purposes, they would have told what really happened to this girl. If not, the psychic was not a real psychic. We got people out here that pretend to be psychic and they're not psychic. Okay? They're saying people cross and they haven't crossed. So what spirit are they speaking to? Okay, I'm just saying. Because I know spirits I speak to. Okay? And I don't feel no ascension or transcending with this girl's energy. I haven't felt it from day one. Okay? but something is game over. Okay. So if you're in that area, you need to be careful. Because there's some shit going on. I'm just saying. In that family, they're hiding something. I'm telling you. And I will send my condolence out. But the truth is the truth. Somebody says, was she, I don't know if she was a ritual. I don't know. Okay, I know it's a cover-up. And they keep saying cover-up. Come through, ancestors. Don't play with the spiritual realm. Don't play with it. Okay? Do not play with it. Because you will get playing with the spiritual realm. Okay? So, cover up. Somebody's son and game over. Okay? So, keep up, look out for this girl. She's somewhere out there. My God. And when I did that reading on that Apache girl, and they said, oh, they found her body. That girl was alive. So, I don't know what body they found. Okay? I'm just saying. And I'm going to ask a question. Does the family know? Now, I said, and if you go back to my videos, it said yes. It said yes, and then it was like no. Okay, let's ask it again. Current energy. Because she has to be so unrecognizable. So maybe the psychic. I'm not. Let me tell you guys something. I'm going to ask, did the family know? Okay? Did the family know? Okay? This is too many cards. Did the family know? Does the family know what really happens to her? Yes. Oh, God. I didn't want to believe this because the dad was like, oh, I believe in God and all this stuff. And when he was speaking about her favorite colors, he kept swallowing. Like he was like, like it was hard for him and he was holding it back. And I was asking myself, is this his conscience of guilt or he really misses his daughter? Do you understand what I'm saying? Or was this because they owed a debt to, because the cartel even came out? Okay, I'm just saying for entertainment purposes. Okay. But the family knows, and this card is about love, partnership, mutual attraction, proposal, marriage, connection, double confirmation of marriage here. Okay, I don't know if they were marrying this girl off to somebody. I don't know. Okay, and it says, does the family know? Yes. Clarification card. Does the family know? Does the family know? Does the family know? I mean, why would they show all that on national TV? Think about it, you guys. Think about it. Think about it. You guys really think about it. They show the mom finding her, screaming and yelling, and then they said a psychic helped find her. Was this a psychic for the government? I mean, was this a psychic that was a real psychic? I mean, and they searched that area. So if they searched her area, she would have been out there. Just saying. I asked the family knows, and it says yes. Give me one more card on this. This is crazy. And I felt so sorry for this father. But I was like, is he like this because of his conscience or guilt? Okay? Because he's missing his daughter or there's guilt here. Okay? I'm just saying. Yes, the psychic told them to go back and check. Okay? And then we got the King of Pentacles. My God. The King of goddamn Pentacles. Okay? So we got wealth, business, leadership, security, discipline, abundance, and prosperity and generosity. So double confirmation of yes. The King of Pentacles. So who is the King of Pentacles? And if there's any money transfers, oh my God, I don't even want to ask this question. Because if I ask this question, I don't want to ask it because I already know the answer to it. The family had to know data. I do believe there's somebody in the neighborhood. I also believe there's so much masculine energy around her. Um, Somebody says Adriana Young in Guyana. But this girl's still alive. Adriana, and my thing is they were at the crime scene where they saying that for entertainment purpose her body was, and she pow pow. How many women pow pow themselves? Okay, I'm just saying people do take their lives, but I'm sorry, you guys. I'm gonna stick what I'm being told, what I'm seeing. Okay, and energy never lies. Okay, it never lies, my friends. And we got the marriage card. This means two people. We got two people, the Two of Cups, and we got the King of Pentacles. And I throw the bowls and the shells and it said the same goddamn thing. Because I'm like, I want to come back with another video, you guys. I want to talk about Pike's case because when I tell you my ancestors, my spirit guides be really coming through for me, I want to thank them. They really be coming through for me. Really came through, really come through for me. Because some lady came down my feed. I'm going to come back to Emily Pike's energy, okay? And there was a Apache girl, Navajo girl they just found, and I told you that she did not cross over, okay? They said they found her body, okay? They put somebody's body out there, but it wasn't hers, okay? I'm just saying. Yeah, beautiful angel, and we got to continue to pray. And if anybody sees anybody that looks like this girl, I don't even know how to say reported, or I don't even know how to say reported, okay? It's crazy. It's crazy. I feel like something's going to come out though. And the grandmama is saying game over. Game over. Okay. Give me one more card. So the Pentacles is about material, it's about wealth, business, leadership, security, discipline, abundance, and prosperity. And we even got the goddamn Knight of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is an older energy, okay? Because he's the King of Pentacles, right? And then we got a Knight of Pentacles, which is younger energy, right? Young boys energy. It's hard work, routine, production, efficiency, and responsibility. Okay. So we got a King of Pentacle and a Knight of Pentacle. Okay. The King is older energy. The Knight is younger energy. So there's two people here offering Pentacles. Okay. To this girl. Just saying. Okay. One more card. And you guys, give me one more card on this. I got another yes. The Nine of Cups. Somebody's wish comes true. Contentment, satisfaction, emotional stability, luxury, or gratitude. Okay. So what this is showing me is still a lot of masculine energy here. I'm going to leave it here. Okay. And I will come back with Emily Pike because there's something I want to talk about, something I want to address. And I want everybody to go see this video. I'm going to post it of this homeless lady that talks about this production studio in Phoenix, Arizona. And I never heard of it. Okay. And it came down. She just came down. Okay. My ancestors wanted me to see it. Okay. And I was like, I got chills when I seen the goddamn video. Okay. Because remember, Emily Pike went missing from Arizona. Okay. There's a production studio in Arizona. Okay. And it is called, I wrote this down, Midnight Production. Okay. And they're taking people, and this homeless lady actually got away. And if you watch her video, she's not lying. And the reason why I say she's not lying is because I even pulled the cards on it. Okay, pulled the motherfucking cards on it and threw the bones on it. Okay, and she said that she was taken and there's people tied up and they had mirrors everywhere. I mean, some crazy shit, you guys. Okay, and I was like, should I even talk about this? And then when she was saying it, the first thing that was coming to me in spirit was about Emily Pike. And remember, I did the reading on Emily Pike and that other missing girl. Um, she went missing, and then they say they found her in the revs, and she was going for like a year, and they found her, but they never interviewed her or showed the world her. So we don't know if they really found her. Okay, this is what I'm saying. Um, and they said that she was in the revs hanging out and hiding out. I mean, the revs are not that big where you'd be hiding out. People are going to talk. Okay. Yeah, this is evil. So when I seen the homeless lady's video on Midnight Production, the first thing I thought about was Emily Pike. And if you notice, when I pulled the energy on Emily Pike, the other girl, I'm gonna write her name down and then do this video. I'm coming back on. I'm like, oh my god, they both had like a party type, like somebody offering them something. Okay, and this homeless lady was saying that people that were homeless were being snatched off the streets, and she said that there was even children there, and there was mirrors, and she said it was like how was her wording? I'm gonna screenshot that video. You guys watch that video, okay? And I'm gonna pull a card on it live, okay? I'm gonna see if my computer is up and it's charged, and I can play the video on that or my other phone, okay? And she says that she was taken to a place and there was children tied up for entertainment purposes, okay? And people tied up. I don't know how she got away, okay? And she says Midnight Production, okay? And I'm like, what the hell is Midnight Production? And this is in the Phoenix, Arizona area. They're saying this is a pedal ring, okay? I'm just saying. Um, and soon as I seen her video, that's why I said they come through for me. I was meant to see her video. Okay. Remember I said people are going missing. Okay. And the first thing I thought about when I seen her video was Emily Pike. Okay. Case. Okay. So this is for entertainment purposes. I'm praying that the truth will come out because the grandma's saying game over. And everything it will be revealed to us. It might not be revealed to us now, but it will be revealed to us in somebody's conscience. And I asked myself, was the father, because I looked at that dad and I'm like, damn, that dad kind of reminds me of my dad. But my dad would never set me up, okay? My dad will ride for me, okay? He's no longer here. He rides for me in the spiritual, okay? And I said, no, the dad couldn't. I was giving the dad the benefit of the doubt, but there's some shit that was going on in that home. I don't care what nobody says. Stuff was going on in that home. Okay? Telling you. All right? All right, this is what I got on this beautiful girl, Camila Mendoza. And if you don't believe me, if you're a psychic or medium out here or a tarot card reader, throw the cards. You don't throw the cards, throw the bones, throw the shells. If you don't throw them, throw the tarot cards. They'll show you what you need to see. And see if you get the same thing I get. Okay? All right, and this is for entertainment purposes, okay? I have to emphasize that, okay? All right, thank you guys so much. This is Jennifer Felix, and this is on Camila Mendoza, Olmas. I don't know what's going on in that community, but if you're in that community, you need to be vigilant. Just saying, because I don't know what's going on. But the family, there's a connection with the family, also the boyfriend's family, and an older woman, a mother that came out the Kepler. I cannot find the goddamn Kepler, but it came out, okay? Just saying. Okay. So if you see a girl out there looks like her, I don't even know who to call, to be honest, okay? So this is what I got, you guys, and I don't feel like her spirit crossed. I'm sorry. Okay, I just don't feel it. And I may be wrong in this case, but I don't feel like I am. And I believe one day the truth will come out. There's many cases where they said that somebody disappeared or somebody passed away and they're found years later, okay? Because it was either a cover up and people lied to do malice and vicious things to people, okay? Um, but this is what I'm getting. Thank you guys so much. This is Jennifer Felix. And thank her grandmother, her Wella, for coming through, okay? I keep hearing something in Spanish. Mi amor. Mi amor. Okay? All right, you guys. Thank you guys so much. This is on, once again, Camila Mendoza Olmas. Okay? All right, you guys. I'm sending my prayers. I hope she's really found. And I hope whoever was involved in this meet their fate. Okay? All right. Thank you guys. Ashe.